What's up, YouTube? Same-ish, different day. This is your man, Skills on the Sticks, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Q&A video, episode number 3. Thank you guys very much for asking me the questions. You guys got really lazy on me last week, so I didn't do one. I think it was really just because you guys didn't want to go onto Twitter and tag me in your questions. So now that I opened it up to Instagram, I've seen a lot more questions rolling in just about 15-20 minutes. So I guess I'll start having them on Instagram from now on. But if I don't get to your question this time, then I'll get it to a next video just because of the fact that I got a lot of them. My first thing I want to show you guys, my beautiful controller, Skills on the Sticks. If you guys are looking to get a controller, I'm going to put the guy who makes awesome controllers down in the description below. Make sure you guys, if you guys want a new controller, have him hook you guys up. Before I start my video, you guys could either send him your controller and he'll do it for you, which would be cheaper, or you could just buy one in new all in general, and that'll probably be faster. So I'll put that down in the description along with the discount code, so make sure you guys put that in, and that way you can get your discount, and everything will be awesome. Alright guys, so my first question on Instagram is from Scorps for Life. He wants to say, who has been your inspiration for YouTube and Call of Duty? And basically, my inspiration has been myself. No, I'm just kidding. I just really didn't have any inspiration for YouTube. I saw a lot of people basically wanting to teach people how to play Call of Duty, but I felt like I could do a better job with the videos. So that's why I decided to make a YouTube. And as far as like Call of Duty, like who I look up to, who I think is like super beast, my favorite pro player would have to be Scumpy. He's pretty nuts. If I could ever get in the lobby with him or just play against him, of course that would be at least another 2 years down the line. But if I could keep growing and eventually get into a lobby and play against him, that would be super awesome. And that's pretty much the only person that I care to follow as far as competitive. Grafton42 asked me, how do I improve COD gameplay? He thinks it might be his controller. Now, if you're playing on the Xbox One, definitely, let me put my head over here. If you're playing on Xbox One, definitely you could use Control Freaks because of the fact that they're so sensitive, the controllers. So that would be my suggestion to you. I'll put the description to the other video, or I might just put a little annotation in this video to my How to Play COD Ghosts gameplay video, and that'll basically give you 10 tips on how to get better instantly right now, so you don't have to wait. And let's see, Elite Prodigy Gaming asked me, how many hours a week do you game, and will you ever become a feeder trick shotter? Man, he asked me like 3 questions in one. Will you ever become a feeder trick shotter, and would you ever join FaZe or Optic? Now, I probably play about 25 hours a week depending on my work schedule. And will I ever become a trick shotter? I don't really like the trick shot. I like to play, to win, and I like to have fun from time to time, but I don't like to do, I think private shot is a bunch of baloney. Like private shot, what am I talking about? Private match trick shotting is a bunch of baloney. I do not respect those guys whatsoever. Anybody can jump up and down, do a million spins, and try to hit a single shot like a bunch of times. And so anything like that's like not cool to me. I just, I don't even waste my time. It's just dumb. Some guys are good and they do it in game, which is pretty impressive. But I guess something like trick shotting would have to be something that I like step my game up and try out. I never really gave it a shot, to be honest with you guys. It was cool actually one time on a live stream that I did a while ago. I did hit a 360 quick scope, and that was pretty much like one of the first times that I was even trying to trick shot. So there could be some kind of future there. I don't really know. And I would never really join FaZe because they're just, I think, pretty much sniping. But I'd be lying to you guys if I did say I wanted to join Optic. Optic would be awesome, of course. You got to be playing Call of Duty and get well known in the community. So all of that stuff is like where I'm working up to right now. And the bigger the YouTube gets, the easier it'll be for me to at least be seen and be able to get a chance to play with those guys. But again, I just do YouTube for you guys. If anything like that happens, it's just a plus on the side. It's not really my priority of doing YouTube. Let's see. Badad Bagahi, how do I move in COD games? I try to run. Again, he says he's trying to run it all the time and he's getting shot. Stick to the outsides of the map, guys, if you're always getting shot in the back, especially if you're going to like to run. Do not run in the middle of the maps. This is something that's just common knowledge. Again, I would direct you to that Call of Duty How to Play COD Ghosts video that I have, and that'll help you out. EOV asked me, what has inspired you to start a YouTube? Again, it's just, trying to help you guys out, wanting to help you guys out as far as like, the beginners, because this game is a very fun game, but if you're dying and you get frustrated a lot, this game can be a very terrible game and you just won't like to play it. So my goal is just to help everyone enjoy it, so that's why I wanted to make a YouTube for you guys. Let's see here. Brodall, will you play the next Call of Duty's games when they come out? Yes, I'll be all over all the Call of Duties for the foreseeable future, unless I get shot or I happen to fall ill with leprosy. That would be pretty much the only things that would keep me from playing Call of Duty with you guys. My fingers start to fall off. Let's see. TGI KC said, when you started off COD, were you already into rushing? And basically, rushing is basically only something that I like to do if the game permits it. For example, this game is a lot of assault rifles are pretty dominant in this one. Black Ops 2 was a lot of SMGs. So if the game has more powerful SMGs than assault rifles, then it just depends. But my preferable gameplay is mostly like an assault rifle. I like to be the more sit back and kind of let's see what happens type of player. But I could rush if I have to. But if I had to pick, I'd like to be more of the assault rifle player. As I let you guys know, I like the Honey Badger. So let's see. My next question here would be from Polo Power 3. On your free time, is COD the only thing you do? No, I like to play basketball, as you guys can tell by Kobe in the back. I got some plaques up on the wall from playing in high school. I got the Magic Man. Oh, wrong way. The Magic Man. So I like to play basketball a lot of my free time, and I also like to lift weights. So I do that, both of those each about 4 times a week, and that's what I like to do when I'm not playing Call of Duty with you guys. Xbox or PS4, I got this from a lot of you guys. Basically, guys, they have their ups and downs. I can't really pick, to be honest with you. Xbox has dedicated servers. PS4 looks better. PS4 lets you have more friends. Xbox has the whole, snapping and unsnapping, and it's just it really just depends. Xbox has the media and all that stuff. So it just whatever you guys are into. If you just want a straight gaming system. From what I've heard, they say that PS4 is better, but don't quote me on that. So that's how I feel about the system. Let me get down to the last couple of questions. Let's see, Jennifer, what's your favorite gun in Ghosts? Is it helpful for cams, and will you ever get PS3? Well, my favorite gun in Ghosts, of course, as I let you guys know all the time, is the Honey Badger. That's what I've gotten about 80% of my chem strikes with, so it's definitely very helpful for chems. Very, very helpful for chems. And I will not go back to original gen, guys. I had the PS3, but I sold it. I never had the Xbox 360, but I'm not going back to those. I'm going to stay on these current gens. There's no point in regressing. So I'll be waiting for you guys to get next gen, and when you do, feel free to add me. For you guys, make sure you look in my bio on Instagram. Stop asking me for my gamer tag. It's right there so you guys can see it. So if you guys want to add me, go ahead and add me. I'll be accepting anyone that has a PlayStation Plus membership, because of course you're going to need PlayStation Plus to play online. So yeah, that's it for that. Let's see. Unicorn Rainbows, will you be getting Titanfall? I'll be definitely getting Titanfall, but I'm going to stick to being a mainly Call of Duty content player. I may upload a couple of Titanfall gameplays if that's something that you guys want to see, but I'll definitely stick with playing Call of Duty as my main source of content. And let's see. Carson Kirk, do you think you will ever go pro? I honestly don't know if I play enough to go pro. It's something that I'd like to try out. So, like I said, if you guys have like an MLG clan that's kind of established or just needs like a missing link, definitely I'll be down to play for you guys on Xbox One. Just let me know, and I'll give it my best shot. That's all I can say. I know it's gonna take a little while to learn. I pretty much dominating Clan v Clan. I know it ain't the same. I played pretty good in MLG, but it's been a while. I haven't really done it too much on Ghost. But I'm always in to try it out, and if getting paid to play Call of Duty, it would be awesome. But I would never give up my day job. Like I said, it's all about helping you guys, and that's my #1 goal here. My last question, let's see here. My last question is gonna be from David, my young man, David Swag. It's my boy right here. He says, "How old are you, and what's your first name?" And I'm 23 years old, guys. I'll be 24 in December. I'm super old. So that's how old I am. My first name is Bobby, or you could call me Robert. It's up to you guys, but that's that's it for my Q&A. I wanted to keep it under 10. I'm gonna go a little bit over, but thank you guys for watching. If I didn't get to your questions, I'll get to them on the next video. I appreciate you guys asking me for sure. So thank you guys for supporting me. Make sure you subscribe. That way you guys can be entered into the free giveaways, because that's, who doesn't want to win free stuff? And like I said, thanks always for supporting me, guys, and watching my content. I'll be uploading some gameplay later on tonight. You guys that are kids will probably have to watch it tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit later. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your views as always. I'm Skills on the Sticks, and I'm off.